What's up, YouTube? I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas, and I am wishing you a Happy New Year early. I told you guys, a few weeks back that I was gonna do more on the Leshiy and show you the case. Now, you have seen a Leshiy video, but I never showed you the case. Now, the case I got at Harbor Freight. The case is 40 bucks, but I got it on sale during one of their sales for 20 or 19.99, whatever. But there's a few things I want to show you today. So this is really not a video about shooting, as just some neat little things. So I'm gonna be back and forth between the case, the gun, and this knockoff Atlas BiPod. You can find these on Amazon and eBay from anywhere from 20 bucks to 30 bucks, I guess. But I'm going to show you a little bit about how to make it more stable, because it likes to roll. Even if you tighten it down, it wants to give, and there's kind of a fix for this. But as we go along, I'm going to show you. I'm going to disassemble the gun, place it in the case. The case, when I set this gun off to Will while I was having my surgery and everything, Will set the case up even better. So I'm going to show that to you. I can't show you the way I had it before, but I'm going to show you a little bit, and you'll gradually see. How it looks with the whole gun in it. So, again, it's a Harbor Freight case. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. Alright. So, this is the case. It looks kind of like a thick briefcase. Alright. And this is how Will decked it out. So now I'm going to back you guys out a little bit so you can see it. There you go. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and open it. Now behind this, this is not anything done to it, but this is the way it comes from Harbor Freight. There's like a little secret compartment. Okay. All right. So now this little piece actually came on it too, and what Will did was Will took some of the cutout cushion and he framed. So this gun has two barrels. This is the short one, and this is the short moderator. This is your little fill tube, and this right here is hold on, this Allen key is what we're going to use to take this off. Now it happens to be the same as to take the shroud off, so you can get this all in the case. So I'm going to go ahead, and the first thing I want to show you is how to fix this fake Atlas. Okay. Maybe. Let me turn this around so I can see what you guys are seeing. Alright. So what we're going to do with the Atlas, and I'm going to tell you something that I'm not going to do first. So you could take this and remove the legs. Now, what people do is, because they say that you get movement, I'm not seeing any movement. This side has a little bit, but I'm just going to tighten it down. Now, still feel a little bit, but this one I feel nothing. So what people do is they will take the screws out, okay, and you can put another little shim, a washer, in here to make it seat tighter, and then they put blue Loctite on it and screw it in, and then that takes the movement out, okay? So whereas this one has a little bit, this one doesn't. You can put a little thin shim on here, put you some blue Loctite on the tip, screw it back in, and that would take care of that. Now the other thing you can do, and what I am gonna do, is, guys, you get on Amazon, or if you go to Harbor Freight, get you one of these washer kits, excuse me, not washers, but O-ring kits. And I mean, it's just got O-rings all over. And this will come in handy because these O-rings fit many different applications, and you know, your guns, they tend to have different size O-rings. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and unscrew this. Now, unscrew this easy because this has a spring in it. Now, all right, as you see in here, there's a washer. Now it's a real thin washer, okay? And now this is another plastic washer that's on top. Now some people will take this spring and pull the spring and put a rubber O-ring right here, slide this back on. What I'm gonna do is, in that hole right there, I'm gonna put my O-ring there, and I'm gonna put an O-ring here. Now the rubber on these O-rings, and you just want to reach in and you want to find, it doesn't have to be exact, okay? So you want to find something that works, and that fit exactly in there, exactly, okay? And now I'm going to put my washer back on, and I'm going to take another O-ring the same size, and I'm going to take this and screw it back on. All right, let me get it started on here. Well, push it down a little bit more. Alright, so now it's on there. Now the issue that I was having with this is, like, in any of these knockoff Atlases, because they don't have that the O-ring in there. Now they're supposed to let you cant and let you swivel, but when you tighten it down, it's not supposed to. So if you don't put the O-rings on it, you can be sitting the gun and it'll start to move, or the bipod will turn like this. Anyway, so we got that on there. So let's go ahead and get this back on. Now a lot of people will put this on, or they'll get this tight to the way that they want it, so that they can they can push this little lever, and I never get it right, but you push the little lever, that releases right here, and then this tightens it up, and they get it just enough so that they can do a quick release. A lot of times I'll go ahead and tighten it up anyway, but we're just gonna go ahead for this video, and we're gonna, now you see how it cants is side to side, okay? So we're gonna screw this in, and it's starting to come down. If you look right here, all right, now it'll still cant here, but it's not so easy anymore. You're gonna go ahead and tighten it down, and now, yes, you can turn it, but most of that play is gone, so you don't have those issues, okay? Now I'm going to show you how this fits in the case. I'm sorry, I'm looking, it's dark, I can't really see. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this Allen wrench right here in the end, and we're going to undo these two bolts. Now these bolts, they're long. They go from the length down here to actually into the gun. So we're gonna go ahead and unscrew these. Okay. We're gonna unscrew this one. All right. And now, being careful that these don't come out, we're gonna do this. Let me check this, guys, because I cannot tell. All right, just making sure that the battery doesn't die on me. All right. All right, gonna move you back towards me a little bit. So the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to take the bipod off. Now, the bipod does not have a spot yet, but I do think I can get it in there. The next thing is we're gonna pull this little trigger, the gun swings open, and then on this side, there's a little slide that we're gonna pull it back. This goes down and comes off. All right. So, we're gonna move over to the case now. See if I can tilt you a little bit. There you go. And we're gonna remove these items. All right, so this, the stock is also the air tube. Gonna place it in. The gun with the scope. Okay. And then we slide this back on. The little piece of the scope comes in. We lay us some slugs and some pellets. Now, I think if I remove one of these and I take the bipod and I push it this way, I can, because this is the bigger part, just cut me a rectangle out so that that slides through and this sits. I can then close it. All right, and there you have the Leshiy in its own case. Now, the great thing about this case, and let me zoom out. Sorry. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to back up here a little bit. All right. All right. So, the great thing about the case is you can set it up like this, Throw it on your shoulder, guys. Throw it on your shoulder. And the gun goes with you in a cool little case. Okay? The gun goes with you in a cool little case. So, with that being said, I hope that this has been a nice little knowledgeable video. I'm gonna put the Leshiy back together and do a little bit of shooting before the Steelers start to play. Yeah, I know, it probably choked a lot of you guys up, but anyway, guys, let me get back in here to say goodbye. This has been Blue Collar Sportsman with the Leshiy2 in 30 cal, and it's just been a learning experience today. So, learning how to take the play out of the knockoff Atlas, getting a look at how to actually take the Leshiy apart, and the cool little case that Harbor Freight and Will Roman put together for me. How's that? So anyway, guys, until next time, stay safe, shoot straight.